Right, so welcome to Colinwood. It's a Sam Rockwell movie, and he's fantastic. The film, not that much. Here's the thing. So basically, it's supposed to be like Ocean's 11, and straight off the bat, it's nowhere near as good as Ocean's 11. But perhaps that doesn't matter. Perhaps it still might not be quite as good, but it'll still be fine, or at least be better than fine. But I found it to be very mediocre and still quite fun and fine, but it could have been a bit more fine than it was, and the ending just seemed a bit. There you go, and that's it. And there are characters in it that sort of appear and then disappear. You never see them again, and I thought that was a bit odd. And I don't know. It's just for me. I love Sam Rockwell. I think he's brilliant, and he's always great in every role he does. But here's the thing: every scene he's in is really great, and sort of the highlights of the whole film. And the rest of it is just kind of it's all right, and it never fires off and goes, here we are, you know, well directed scenes and it all comes together with a blom, and it never does that, and it always sort of hangs back. And it's the film for some reason that hangs back, and I didn't really like the fact that it did that so much. And for my money, I think Sam Rockwell seals the whole film. And yes, there are good performances around him, but he steals like every scene, and even scenes where he's not in them, like Seven Psychopaths, he'll just dominate that one scene, and he's the only actor who seems to be in something else. He seems like he's in another movie. That he's so good that you think, well, this should be a better movie. And here's the thing: I have nothing wrong with something comparing to Ocean's 11, but at least could it be nearly as good as Ocean's 11? And it's not. And um, there was some good jokes in it, and I did laugh. Some good things and stuff like that. But you know, to say it's the best comedy of the whole year, as quote the Sunday Mirror, or funniest, hilarious, but fine. But for me, I didn't enjoy it as much as they did, and I just, for some reason, it sort of meandered around being nothing more than just mediocre. And I can't ever say Sam Rockwell's mediocre because he's not. He's brilliant. The film is not brilliant, and you know, I don't really like the fact that the characters disappear, and that's it. And the film doesn't really have the best ending. Like I say, no real resolution. So that was a bit of a problem. And usually with a film, there's supposed to be a resolution, and then you get something at the end. But for some reason, there wasn't really that there. And then you just spent an hour and 17 or 18 minutes with these people, and it's not really amounted to that much. And even though it's okay and I didn't dislike it, it could have been so much more, and it wasn't. But you know what? Hey, at least got Sam Rockwell in it. So 6.4 for me out of 10.